Good evening, folks. It's Glenn the Ball Chef, and tonight we're putting together some Cincinnati chili. Now, this is a lot different than any kind of chili recipe that I've ever done. Kind of a sweet chili that has some different spices in it that you wouldn't find in a traditional Texas-style chili. Something like that. It could be served 2 ways, 3 ways, 4 ways, 5 ways, and I'll get into all that in a minute here. I have done a International Chili Society chili recipe that I used for a competition. I've got a Texas red chili, white chili, green chili recipes already on my site. I'll put them into a playlist so you can take a look at them if you'd like, if you're a big chili aficionado like I am. But let's get started with this Cincinnati chili that's served over pasta. Let's get this thing going. Let's get this pot fired up hot. Throw in 2 cups of water and 1.5 pounds of 80/20 ground beef. We're going to cook this beef. We're not going to brown it. We want this beef very, very fine for this Cincinnati chili. And we are going to chop this up a little bit. Throw in 2 cups of tomato sauce. Whatever brand you like will do. And as we move along here, we're going to throw in 2 tablespoons of chili powder. And then we got the cumin. 1.5 tablespoons is perfect. We're going to take 1 chopped white onion, throw that right into the pot, and we're going to give this a stir. Get some of those ingredients mixing around in there, get that beef cooking, and now we got 3 tablespoons of chopped garlic. It's about 3 cloves. Then we're going to throw in some allspice. That's unusual for chili, but it's part of the Cincinnati. And then the quintessential ingredients, which is the cinnamon. 2 tablespoons of cinnamon. Once again, stir this around for a minute. Now this is cooking along. We're going to start putting in some apple cider vinegar. Go with about 2 tablespoons of that. Give it a nice tartness. And then we will throw in some cayenne. To your taste preference, I put in about 1.5 tablespoons. If you want to go more, you want to delete it, it's up to you. The last ingredients is Worcestershire sauce. 2 tablespoons is about perfect. Now we're going to take this sauce and we're going to put a little bit of black pepper on the top of it and let it cook. Now we're going to cook up some spaghetti. Get some boiling water here. Just follow the manufacturer's recommendation. Nothing special here. And a can of red kidney beans will be used in this recipe. Now what we want to do is, we've been cooking this chili now for about 2 hours. We want to skim off all of the excess fat that is accumulated on the top of the pot. And once we have that accomplished, so give it a stir. You can see how saucy that chili is. We've got our noodles laid up here. Now we're going to make this 2 ways. So we've got our noodles. We're going to ladle on about a cup of the Cincinnati chili right onto the top of the noodles. Pretty good sized bowl here. Probably go with 3-4 ladles of chili onto the noodles. Then we'll bring this over to our prep table, where we're going to take and make this 3-way Cincinnati chili by adding some sharp cheddar cheese right to the top. With that hot sauce, it'll melt that right on down. Beautiful. Now we go 4-way, chopped white onion. All that up with that. And then we're going to make this full 4-way, a 5-way chili by adding the kidney beans to the top. Get every bit of that on there. And then I guess you could call this 6-way, but I don't know if that's the way it's really done. But Tabasco to taste, and that will really bring that up. You can see how beautiful. All right, folks, so we've now completed our Cincinnati style chili, and we've dolled this up, as I said earlier, 5 ways. So should be quite a treat. I know this is a big deal in Cincinnati. They got chili parlors all over that town. So let's see how this stuff tastes. Get a little bit of the cheese, the sauce. got a completely different taste than any kind of chili that you have probably experienced, unless you're from Cincinnati, you know what this stuff is. But really quite a hearty and easy meal to put together. You should give it a try. Take a look at my other chili recipes. This one's certainly right up there with the rest of them. I certainly appreciate you stopping by today. Give me a like if you like what you see. If not, tell me why. Once again, thanks for watching The Ball Shelf, and as always, bon appetit.